Hey guys, this is the Writing Prompt channel. Here, we take posts from Reddit and read out loud the best stories with the help of a bot. Enjoy this amazing story. The Writing Prompt by user Judge_T. Several species of little reptiles are at war for a patch of grass. It is rumored that one group of rogue lizards is trying to tame a colossal, legendary being that breathes fire from its mouth. They call it a human. Here is the amazing story made with the help of the prompt by user Judge_T. The sorcerer twisted his body, swept his tail to a side as his claws neared the hair atop the sleeping giant's head. In position, he hissed, and the soldiers sprung towards the lower limbs. Sora was frozen in place. She'd heard the legends, of course, knew to expect something great. But the creature before her wasn't large. It was a mountain. A sprawling foreleg lay before her, obstructing the view to a body so gigantic she didn't even know where it ended. In asterisk position, asterisk came the raucous cry of the sorcerer again. And with every limb shaking, Sora bounded, scampered so quickly her belly was lifted wholly off the ground. As she came to the thing's wrist and tried, tentatively, to climb its skin, she was amazed to find it was warm. Almost boiling. Asterisk the legends are true. This being is made of fire. Asterisk. There appeared to be another layer of skin. Perhaps the thing was molting, forming a sort of sleeve around the wrist, and she climbed within the nook. Heart pounding, she awaited the signal. Now came the sorcerer's voice, and she sunk her potion-soaked teeth into the field of flesh below her, the way she knew the rest of the team would be doing. There was a bellow, something so loud it seemed to rattle her skeleton, and then everything shook so hard that she lost cognition of space and time. Eyes closed, asking herself what in the world had made her listen when the sorcerer looked at her and told her softly, "I have a plan." And why? Oh, why couldn't she have followed her sister's advice and fought the traditional way, the tooth and claw way? Asking herself all this, she clung on for dear life as a whoosh of air told her she was moving. She heard one of her soldiers scream, a long, awful new that plunged somewhere far below, and finally she found the courage to open her eyes. The shock was almost too much to bear. She was airborne. She was among clouds. The creature had awakened, and it had moved, but not lengthwise, as anyone would expect, but up, raising itself on its two colossal legs, standing so high it could have literally touched the tree's branches by reaching up. "Sorcerer Azla!" she screamed for no reason she could explain. But the sorcerer's orders came muffled from that distant cusp of curly hair. The gargantuan human moved still on its hind legs, and it seemed impossible that such an unworldly weight could be supported, and every step seemed to shake the earth, flattening blades of grass like they were mosquito wings. Sora looked to the other side. When the wrist swung forwards, she could see those other soldiers that had been able to hang on, gripping hard on the creature's limbs. Topi, so brazen and boisterous only a few hours before, had a look of absolute terror in his eyes. Damnation. The voice was Sorcerer Azla. The legs. They bit the cursed trousers instead of the legs. "I have no control on them." Quote. Sora looked down and realized it was true. There were no soldiers on those great lower limbs, and the whole squad was being taken somewhere against their volition. "Hold on tight. I'm going to try and swing it around." Quote. The creature's monstrous head turned on its neck. Its upper body swirled. Sora's own arm shifted, but the legs kept going. And now they were running, as though the Titan itself were afraid. Sora closed her eyes again, cursed herself anew. Orders were yelled from above, but she could not hear. The Messiah soldiers screamed. Somebody began laughing deliriously. Their minds already lost, she lost track of time. When everything became still, she was certain she was dead. "Soldiers." Azla's voice was a disbelieving whisper. Sora finally opened her eyes. The astonishment was so extreme her tail spontaneously dropped off, went tumbling far, far down. The human had taken them into another world. Angular mountains rose to unspeakable heights around them, marked with regular flat rectangles that shone against the sun. Blocky monsters of neither wood nor stone rolled on black wheels before them, with helpless humans trapped in their see-through bellies. Flat boards of bright colors surrounded them, marked with inscrutable symbols. One of these boards showed a picture of a long-haired human dressed in white before 3 titanic lizards, one of which, absurdly, was breathing fire. The world of humans, the netherworld, the fabled landscapes beyond all life and death. She remembered Sorcerer Azla's cursed words again, that magical sentence that had led them all to be lost beyond all forms of salvation. And she looked up in a rage to see how Azla would respond to their doom. To see his smug face finally wiped clean of his mad confidence. The sorcerer licked his lips and did not look down. "Soldiers," he said firmly, "I have a plan." The end. Thank you guys for checking out this channel. Please subscribe, like and share this video. See you in next one. Thank you and goodbye.